talk is kind of what I want you to feel.
Ah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You feel frustrated, which is what I want. I want everyone to feel frustrated because you guys are trapped in a fucking thingy all of a sudden, and you like no one gives a shit about you. You know?
Right now, how I feel about my character, it's like I've been in this situation before. At least that's what it feels like. And it's like I don't give a shit what's happening. I'm just gonna say like my quips.
I
I
get you.
would love to say that I'm actually really enjoying this.
Is everyone enjoying it so far? Yeah.
So far, very nice.
Oh, Gamer was saying that he was a little bit frustrated because he felt like he couldn't talk or say certain things, or like when he would say something, like the NPC would just like not interact with him. And I was like, that's good because like these guys don't care about you. I want you to be frustrated with them, that they're just like not talking to you, they're just treating you like shit. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. You guys are like prisoners, you know?
But
I
like
want
these.
you to hate these guys, you know?
I like these moments where it's like, where you ask like, okay, guys, what would you like to do? Like even at small moments. And
yeah, I do
it's
that
like,
all the time because I want to give you guys the freedom, as much freedom as I possibly can.
yeah, to express our own characters.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, hey, let's move in, let's do this, let's do that. Instead, it's
No,
like,
I don't
okay,
like
guys,
doing
what do
that.
you want?
I don't. If I like, I try my hardest not to push you guys. I try to narrate what you guys do. You know, I don't narrate what you guys are gonna do. I narrate what you guys want to do.
Right. And that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Well, we'll continue. We'll continue at 10 too. Yeah, another 5 minutes of just chilling and taking a little break.
I have a bowl of cereal.
Yeah. So once people are done eating, we'll start in 10 minutes. 10 minutos.
No, we
We'll
can
just take a
play
little break.
whilst I'm eating it. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
no. I
eat.
want to take 10 minutes. I also need a little break.
No, we're taking 10
I
minutes.
forgot how hard this is. I'm definitely very rusty, but I will give me a couple of weeks and I'll be good.
You're doing fine, man.
It was also because I didn't have a lot of prep time because I was waiting for everyone's characters to be finished. But now that I know I'm gonna have a full week to prep, I'll be a lot more detailed about stuff next time around.
Yo,
And now
script
that
is
I'm
huge, by the way. The
That's
That's
script is
nothing, bro.
huge.
That's actually shit. I'm telling you right now, you should see the scripts I had for before. Remember, Gamer? Remember the fucking 17-page, 10,000-word, week-long, like for every week session that I had? Remember those?
it's like you named every fucking location, like every fucking
Yeah.
situation, what would
Yeah.
happen, what would this, like, okay, I don't know if I should mention this, but like, can I mention about the heist?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a moment where like the people, the whole like D&D group had to do a heist for like a quest, and they had like a choice of either they approach silently or they do like loud, and then he had like every fucking situation written down where it's like you break in on like a loud basis, like all these NPCs like start waking up, alarms go like blaring, like like it's just such confusion, right? It's so chaotic. And then there's like the silent approach where it's like very detailed, where you would like sort of like have entry points and like
Track
the security
guards.
system, yeah, and like what would happen if they were alerted, if they weren't, like that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I get
And
that
it's-
detailed, and I will be that detailed going forward. Again, the first session is always scuffed because it's everyone like I'm getting back into it. Plus, you guys are new, but as it goes on, it'll get even more better. Trust me. If you guys are having fun now, it'll be 10 times better in the future.
it wasn't as detailed as it was like, oh, you know, this group gets like the people start running in shouting blah blah blah, but it's like mostly just like sort of guidelines, like what happens, like two people are going to come in and then he just improvises that sort of
Yeah.
thing. It's mostly improvised and it's just so amazing.
Burger, what are you thinking so far as a spectator?
Well, I kind of already said what I wanted to say. The way like you guys were a little bit uncomfortable at the start. That's what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're getting like really into it.
I was really into it from the start. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, Ethan
No, but
Ethan and Gamer were very like ready to roleplay from the get go.
It's not that
get that.
it's not that we were very uncomfortable. It's like we were in a new situation and we didn't know what to like sort of like expect and do.
Mm.
Like they were like, you know, we were imprisoned. All of a sudden, we wake up in like a coliseum. Obviously, we won't really trust anybody. We were like, "What is
Mhm.
this? What is that?" And we just sort of
Maybe. I don't
winged
know.
it.
Well, it just felt like you were role playing less at the start, but now you're like really getting there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his character trait. That's why I said he's an edgy vampire boy.
All right. Do you guys want to start?
Yeah, my character traits though are like fucking. I am like. I don't know how to say it. How do I say this without it seeming like a fucking?
Yeah, no
bitch?
offense, but you have like the most blackest D&D character.
Like I don't know how to say it. It's just kind of like I don't know. Like because you know I'm gonna just save it. I ain't gonna say it because it will ruin my whole story.
You
Yeah,
you try
don't.
to speak with dignity.
Yeah, that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And
You guys
Shannon's
want
more
to
like
bless you?
Bless you.
Shannon's
guys
more
wanna-
like justice based.
Yeah. Do you guys want to start or another 5 minutes?
We can start.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. So you see these 3 people of interest. Do you want me to say the people again or no?
No, I got him.
Do it, yeah.
There are plenty of more other people there, but there's 3 that catch your eye. The man that seems extremely strong, Shavik, who had spoken to you before, and the girl that seems to be kind of looking at you guys. You kind of notice her turning her head towards you guys a couple of times as you guys have been talking and drinking and eating and etc. etc. etc.
I think that woman is catching my eye.
Yeah, I have noticed her looking over for a time.
Can I, wait, sorry, really quickly before we start. How do I turn my shit on dark mode?
You can click on
Like-
yourself in the top left, change sheet appearance, and then dark mode in the preferences.
You know, you're a beautiful man. Alright, carry on.
I think that woman's been eyeing up our conversation. We should go ask.
I think you should mind your own fucking business.
I rest my arm on what was your name?
Xander?
I rest my arm on Zandy's shoulder
Xander!
and
I
tell
know.
him I think I should go check up on her.
I'll tell you what, you go do that, man. This one guy in the corner has been catching my attention. He looks like a big guy, so I think I may go have a little talk to him.
Whose conversation's going first?
So well, what do you 2 want to do, Zendar and Kyoshi? Do you guys want to do anything, or you guys want to just stay talking to each other?
I'm gonna sit here and talk to Jay and learn more about his background if that's okay. Or what do you want to do? I said I would like to talk to you and know more about like your background if you're open to that.
Okay.
Okay, where are you from?
Where's the fuck's my notepad on? What's the place called?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to look from. I'm literally trying to look at where I'm fucking from. The fuck?
What's the place called? Jay? Spell it to me.
You don't know this info.
No. You so as OOC, like out of character, you can write whatever notes you want, but just make sure you know of what your character knows and what he doesn't know. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you're writing these notes.
Nice.
Where do I find out where I'm from?
It's in your backstory.
Ask me. Keep the conversation going. Well, let's just say I was once an heir to a throne and then I fucked everything up.
Loser.
Mm-hmm.
Loser.
The Tezerarian Empire. You heard of it?
It's okay. Take your time, bro.
It's okay, yeah. Oh. Wow. Long story short, there was kind of a curse, and I wanted to find the truth about what happened. I'm not gonna explain too much, but there was a curse. My kingdom fell. What about you? Okay. I don't know what else you want to talk about in this conversation, but I've asked what I wanted to, as in because I don't know you that much, so I thought I'd want to keep it short and snappy.
Okay. So, sorry, I was just writing notes. I'll get better at this too.
I'm writing down what I've heard.
So gamer, Norbert wants to approach the female sitting down, right? Okay. So, what do you want to do? How do you want to approach her?
Okay, so who was at the table? First, I want to know.
The table with her?
Yeah.
So there is her, what seems to be a dragonborn male, and a elf male as well.
Elf male.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I just take the open seat. I sit down and I say, "Lovely
Wagwan.
night. Lovely night, isn't it?"
They all look at you, and the woman speaks. Yes, it's a pretty good evening. You were with the others over there in the middle, right?
Oh yeah, we were the newcomers. We fought bears, elementals, and
Yes, I saw.
let me say, I was the strongest one from the group. And then I wink at her.
Okay. She looks at you with not with a blankness, but more of like a. There's like you can tell from her face that there's like no spark. There's just no interest. She just is trying to talk to you normally. There's like you're trying to kind of like give her a wink, like, and you nothing is coming off her like at all. And she just goes, well, I saw the fight. Yes, you were the mage, right? You cast that giant fireball that just destroyed that one bear.
Oh yeah, all a day's work for a wizard. It's
Did you
not
also
my
cast
best
that
job.
shroud as well?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I did.
You're
Roll a
taking
dece-
fucking
roll,
shit for that.
roll a deception check, please.
Don't take credit for my shit, bro. Roll a deception right now. Roll that shit.
Nah, shit. Got a 6.
She looks at you and goes, yeah, quite. And you're strong enough to use that spell, right?
Nope.
I mean, I might not be packing a punch. I mean, these bones don't have any meat, but I do have a lot in this old noggin.
Right, well.
Roll deception.
No. Right.
I can't believe
well,
you got to take fucking the claim for that, bro.
my name is Celeria. And here, she points to the Dragonborn and says, is Forbis. And he just goes, how are you? And turns to the elf and says, this is Isilnar. And Isilnar just goes, how are you?
What were the names? Celeria.
So Celeria is the female. The Dragonborn male is Forbis. And the male elf is Isilnar.
So, can I ask you a question? Why the fuck have you made all the names so hard to goddamn spell? I can't spell basic words. You know, fair enough. I'm just writing Solaria. Right, carry on.
What's Solaria again? Solaria is a what?
The blonde female human.
Blonde female. What's the elf?
Isilnar. IsilYnar.
ISIL
YNAR.
YNAR. Cool. I needed that. Cool.
Yeah, I sort of
What's the
like,
dragon
you
called?
know,
Forbis.
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 I sort of
Say
like
R again. Spell out for me again.
FORBIS.
Say R for me, Mandez.
No, don't leave him. Leave him alone.
Why?
He can kick you off this story. You know that, right?
No, bro. I'm not saying nothing, bro. I just.
Everyone dies. Can't fade or.
Uh,
Or, okay, I'm Irish. We say or when we're fucking spelling
Yeah,
shit.
that's actually true. We say or.
We
Fair
say
enough,
or,
fair
not
enough.
R.
Or.
can't
Or.
say the
My
hard
bad,
R,
Lucy,
so
my
you
bad.
Like
can
even
get
in,
banished.
even like when you're calling out the alphabet, you say or.
You say or, yeah.
Yeah, people
I'm
are making
Irish,
fun of
alright?
me for that as well.
Leave me alone,
They're
man.
like, what?
The amount of times
Like,
Layla's
or.
fucking
They're like,
destroyed
you
me
mean
about
R?
that shit.
No, or.
I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Alright, what did you say, gamer? Sorry?
So I sort of like hold out like an open palm towards like all three of them and say, "Nice to meet you all. My name is Norbus."
The other two
I
are a
mean,
bit
no,
too
but-
far away. My name is Norbus. Well, nice to meet you, Norbert. She shakes her hand, but the other two are a bit too far away, but they sort of give a nod of approval.
Oh, not too hard.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. And they're just looking at you for a second. Do you want to say anything?
Lovely night.
And they kind of look at
Uh,
each other and they're like, "Oh." She turns
So-
back to you. Yeah, go on.
So, what has been happening these days here in the Colosseum?
Well, as you can see, not much. It's the same every day. Every day in here is a fight to live another day.
Is there any way of getting out of here?
The two males sort of look at each other. You notice this sort of quick glance, and she kind of lowers her tone and says, "Do not let the guards catch you talking about escaping. The last person that was talking about it got taken away, and we've never seen them again.
Oh dear.
Lucky that you talked to me, because some people in here, just to get an extra favor or some extra better food, might say something. So be careful with those words."
Don't worry. A wizard always closes his mouth when he needs to. Wink.
Oh.
Let me just ask: is your character fucking bi?
Well, he's a male.
I'm a male.
Yeah.
He's
She's a
talking to
female.
he's talking to the blonde chick.
Yeah. I thought he was talking to the man.
Listen, I have balls, bro. I can't go that high pitch, my guy. I wish I could. Hey, yo, Burger, start role playing this girl for me right now.
Me?
Right.
I mean,
Tell me who she is. Improvise. I don't know her like character traits though.
No, yeah, it's too late. It's too late. There's no time. There's no time. Next week.
Oh,
Next week.
fuck.
Going,
Damn it! Damn it!
I mean, what Menace could do is just like sort of like DM the answers, like message
Yeah, I
Okay.
could. I totally could.
the replies.
It's gonna be very slow if we do it right now.
Yeah, it will be very slow.
True.
Next week.
Mhm.
Oh
Oh, I'm gonna be out of the country next week, but
no, it's okay.
I think I can make a free evening or like depending what time you guys.
Where are you
are-
going?
Netherlands.
Oh, very nice.
She's going to see Dawa.
I'm going to
kidding.
see
I'm
Star. I'm
kidding,
going
I'm
to see
kidding.
Star.
Oh
She's my
my
baby.
God.
I'm staying over with her, by the way.
For how long? 7 days.
5 days.
Yo, you can meet Eagle.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so.
If you tell him, he will make sure that he's there somehow.
Nah, I don't think so.
No. But you know what I mean. If you tell him, he will make sure that he's. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. He has a
That
school
is why
day.
I
He's
would
gonna be
like
there.
I would like to keep it low for that specific reason. Thank you very much.
So
Sandwich.
she turns to the two males and says, "Can you give us a minute, please?" And the two males say, "Okay, of course." And they start walking away. And she turns back to you and says, "So, you've been thinking of getting out of here, even though it's your first day?"
Well, I gotta be somewhere. I gotta look for my mentor.
Mentor? What do you mean?
Well, let's just say we have a really deep history, and I would like to know where he is and thank him for everything.
Thank him? Well, if you guys were together, did you not thank him many times?
Well, he disappeared one day, and during that time, I could not thank him enough for what has, been going through my life. So I would like to thank him.
I see. Of course. Did something happen when he disappeared? I don't mean to pry too much, of course. If, your business is your own. I'm not trying to,
Who knows? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I need to be out there.
I see. I too am looking for someone very close to me. Our stories match. I don't know if I'll ever find her, but I think I know where she might be.
Is she?
Yes, I've been looking for my sister for quite a long time. And I think she might be here. And she kind of looks at you for a second and realizes that she's just said something that maybe she shouldn't have. And then she goes, "Disregard what I said. I don't listen to me. It's okay."
I kind of like grab her hand and
Sit
just
in
like
there.
sort of put both of my hands like sandwich one of her hands with both of my hands and say, "Don't worry, I know how that feels. I genuinely hope for the best of you."
She looks at you and you see a sort of a face of sadness, but also warmth wash over her.
You will
And
remember that.
she just says, "Thank you. Thank you very much. I sure I will."
So I'm gonna rat on someone. Ethan said, like my dad when she was talking about her sister disappearing. You messaged.
Oh my god.
So do I get an extra dexterity point?
No.
You're a snitch.
She just looks at you and says, thank you very much," and goes,
I dropped something.
I nod.
I know that this is our first time talking, but can I tell you something?"
I'm all ears.
As that's happening, Shem, you're now approaching the man in the corner.
Oh, cock blocked.
You're approaching the man.
Damn it.
You're approaching the man in the corner that is currently drinking on his own. What would you like to do? You see him sitting there on his own, this Eastern man with a ponytail. But in your years of travels, you've sort of gotten the sense of being able to see, just by looking at someone, really how strong they are. And you kind of look at him, and even you're slightly, not scared, but you definitely think you could not
I'm a
take him in
puppy,
fight.
duppy, sloppy toppy, my divine sense.
Oh,
Ooh, that's-
okay. So what does Divine
All
Sense
the
do
time.
again? Could you refresh me?
And as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That's not in total cover. You can use this feature one time for longer. So just detect good or evil in the guy.
So your eyes open and a glow affects your irises, and your eyes turn your actual eye color turns gold with its slight sort of ring around them of gold as well on the actual whites of your pupils. And you look around, you're looking, and as you focus your attention towards the Eastern man staying in the corner, you literally see the shadow of this giant entity just coming out of him like smoke or sort of like a small aura, but it is enveloping him like a shadow looming over him.
Mm-hmm.
As you sort of focus more, you get the sense that it is fiendish in nature.
Oh, I've not met Pog. I
Oh,
spell
like,
food.
is he a devil or some shit? Like,
You know, I was gonna
Alright,
make a
then can I
comment.
go over to him?
I was gonna say like that whole like ponytail appearance kind of reminds me of like fucking Slipstream Sam. I'm gonna fucking.
Do you want to keep your divine sense on?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it lasts until the end of my turn, doesn't it?
It lasts like outside of combat. It lasts for a few minutes, I believe, right?
It just says until the end of your turn.
There should be another thing if it's outside of combat.
As an action, you get good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell.
So it's just turn. So if it's a turn in D&D is 6 seconds. So it lasts for all of 6 seconds.
Okay, so it's
So
done
by the
now,
time
but-
you approach him, it probably would have ran out anyways.
Okay, but I
Wait,
saw the
where-
fiend anyway.
where did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
find that ability?
It's
He
in.
has
I
it.
just went to actions. It's in my all. It's one of my.
He has it because he's a paladin.
Oh, okay.
And what do you want to do?
I kind of go over to him, sit down on the other side of the table, but
Okay.
the seat breaks, and I fall over. So then I get another seat and sit down on that one.
Okay. So, all right. I want you. Okay. Sure. That sounds good. So you grab the stool and you sit on it. And as you sit, you sit on it. You don't just like lightly, you like jump basically onto the seat. And as it does, it just completely shatters under your weight, and you just like topple over and just onto the ground. And you just kind of go, ugh. And he looks at you and he's like, and then you grab the stool beside you, you put it over and sit on that one. And you put your one arm on the table and you kind of look at him. Anything you want to do or say?
And who are you meant to be? No, I don't say that. I say it in more of a nice attitude. I say it like, you got a name?
He looks at you, and he kind of like, it seems like he's analyzing you. Like he's not just looking at you, but he's like really taking in everything. And then he just goes, and he just looks down back at his drink and takes a swig.
A dickhead, man. I kind of just sit there for a second, like,
Okay.
and then I go back to him.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to ask here. Oh fuck. We're not gonna go mean yet.
You could try and introduce yourself, or like you don't have to necessarily ask something. You could just say something too.
Not giving me your name. I guess we got something in common. Smart move. How did you end up here?
He looks up and he says, I came here a very long time ago. It has been a few weeks. I've seen you come in today. I saw your fight. You were good. The wizard was better. I will give you my name. I am Sasaki. What is your name?
How do you spell that?
Sasaki. S-A-S-A-K-I.
S-A-S. S-A-S. How do you spell it?
S-A-S-A-K-I.
A. Why laughing at me, man?
I'm not laughing at you, don't worry.
Alright,
Not
that's what I'm
laughing at
giving
you.
it. Alright, fair enough. Name's Atticus.
Atticus, nice to meet you.
Same to you, I think.
He kind of just raises.
No,
an
no, no,
eyebrow.
no. I don't say. I just say same to you. I don't want to start any trouble with this guy yet. You know.
Okay, sure. He seems like a kind of quiet fellow. He takes another drink and he looks at you and says, "Are you with the vampire?"
Am I with him?
Yes.
I met him today, probably same time you met him. But he fought valiantly, so I wouldn't mind having him by my side in the battlefield. But I'm not going to turn my back on him anytime soon.
And what do you know of him?
His name.
Tell me it's his name.
I cannot tell you his name. That is his business, not mine.
He kind of sits back and he says, "You're right. If you tell me his name, I will give you something. Information.
What is what?
Information. I need to get better at the Japanese thing. What?
On what?
Tell me his name and I tell you."
Nah.
Like I said, it's none of my business.
Yeah, that's a point.
Okay.
Now, I mean
He
to
looks
start
at
no
you-
trouble with you, friend, but I cannot go. Why don't you ask him yourself? You seem
He looks
scary
at
enough,
you.
he should tell you.
He looks at you, not with anger, not with anything. He more like respect. And he says, "Fair enough, friend. Well, if you have nothing else to say, I am going back to my drink."
Have a good day, sir.
And a good day to you. And he starts drinking again.
And then I leave and go back to the table.
Perfect. Gamer, back to you.
Oh shit! I'm on deck.
There is one thing I must say to you. You seem like someone that should have never been here in the first place. You seem good, not like the rest of these. And me and you have a similar story, so can I trust you with something?
I mean, sure. Yes, of course.
My sister. I think that she's here, in the Colosseum. And I'm trying to find people that will help me break her free.
Break her free.
Red flags! Come get your red flags!
What do you mean, break free?
You don't know much about this place, do you?
No, I just got here.
Have you ever heard of Albacilla, the Free City, at all?
Albacilla? I've had stories.
I would like you to roll a. What would this be? Insight, I
be-
would say. Insight, yeah, because it's not necessarily history. I would say roll an insight check for me.
Okay. 14.
You have heard of Albacilla, the Free City. It is a city which is on the continent of Icarus, near the southern part of the continent, in the sandy regions of it. It is a city that is prosperous and has many trade routes with a lot of other places in many other continents and around the continent of Icarus itself. It's one of the larger cities, and it is known to be extremely wealthy. It doesn't have it's not a kingdom. It is run by a council, and one of its main attractions is the Colosseum. It is a place where people come far and wide to watch the best of the best battle it out in the gladiator pit.
But that's where we are.
But there are other attractions too within the city. Just it's extremely well known, and it is a very high functioning, highly populated, highly financial trade city that is on the border of the bottom of the continent of Icarus itself.
Yes, I've heard of this city. I know.
So you know of the Colosseum that you are currently in?
Now that you reminded me of Albacilla, now I understand.
Well, there's a dark truth to this Colosseum that not many know about. See, the ringleader, Fernavarus, he runs this whole establishment. He's the man that was announcing and living his best life, thinking he's God in this place. He made the Colosseum what it is. It's been here for a very long time, but the previous owner, he screwed it up and ruined much of what was the Colosseum. And then Fernavarus came in and tried to make it great again. See, the way the Colosseum works is you grab criminals and you put them in. That's why there's such enslavery tactics. But Fernavarus, he's a tyrant. He just grabs people from the road. He grabs people from anywhere and just brands them as criminals. And the council, well, he's got great ties with the council. And so, of course, they're going to believe him. But another thing is, underneath this Colosseum is a dark secret. And I found out firsthand. There's an underground slave ring here. My sister was taken here. And he uses this Colosseum as an act. But all of his money comes from the fact that he sells anybody that he can get his hands on. Absolutely anybody. I need your help and anyone that you trust. I want to get out of here, expose this place for what it is, and save my sister.
Now, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but how do I know that I can trust you with this information? For example, how do you even know of this?
When we were very young, our parents had passed, and it was up to me to take care of her. And we spent many years living our lives normally. And we got into Albacillo a month ago. Sorry. And we travel a lot. We don't really stay in one place. We don't really have the money to. But we got to the city in hopes of better things, and we were in a tavern one day, and a man approached us asking if we'd be interested in some work. And of course, we could do anything that we can, so we took it, And well, he started bringing us out, and we went to this alleyway, and it was dark, and I should have realized something was wrong, but we were desperate for money. And as we got into this alleyway, 2 other men came out of the dark, and they tried to grab us, and I was able to get away, but my sister wasn't fortunate enough. And they grabbed her, and she started screaming for her life, and I wanted to go back, but I was too scared, and I just ran. I just ran for my life. And I lost her. And for the past month, I've been searching for her whereabouts, and I've gotten hearings, rumors, mutterings in the dingiest, darkest places, in the slums, in any tavern I could find. And the information I could find is if you get grabbed at night in this place, you end up under the Colosseum.
Oh dear. That's terrible.
She looks at you, and you can see the tears well up in her eyes, and she goes, I know, but that's why I'm here. And she sort of settles herself with one sort of breath, and just looks at you and says, please, I know that we just met, but I can tell that you're not like the rest of them. And I can tell that this is not where you want to be. I'm planning an escape. And I saw your group today, and they're the strongest I've ever seen come in from the first day. I mean, not any group can just take down 2 bears, and let alone 2 mephits right after. It was incredible. If you trust them, I would greatly appreciate your help.
I nod to her with like a sad face and say, I'll do what I can. I'll try my best.
Thank you.
And
You wanna say
then,
anything else? Yeah?
no, I get off my seat
Mhm.
and like start slowly walking towards the bench where my other comrades are, and I just like take a quick peek at her.
You look at
Just-
her, and she has gone back to her drink, but her previous fervorous charm and you know excitement is just gone. She's now more somber.
Mm.
But then you quickly see the two men come back, and she kind of just straight back away, is like, way, and starts going back to talking to them like she used to.
I nod to myself and just keep going to the seat.
Okay. So you go back to the seat. Atticus, you've also gone back, right?
Yeah, I'm back with them.
You both kind of come back at the same time. Well, what would you guys like to do? You now are have convened with the other two. You've convened with Zendar and Kyoshi, and you're now back at the table together.
I want to question. I want to question Gamer first. I want to question Norbert. Something. What did you find out, Norbert?
Now, listen here, you. It's very rude to ask an elderly person questions without considering their well-being.
You said that you was gonna go find out some things.
And I did.
So
But I would like to know, what have you been doing at the seat?
Me and Kay here have been talking.
Talking, eh? About
Mhm.
what?
Each of us past. Where we came from. What's our stories?
Oh dear, I'm too old to listen to that mumbo jumbo.
I love that YouTuber.
Anyways, where's
What did you
our...
say, Jay? What did you say? Complimenting you.
Trust me, you would be too scared to know my age.
1,000 years old, beat that.
70 years old.
He said 80 last time.
Man's forgetting.
Beat it, pal. Yeah, no, but aren't you 80?
80? Did I say that?
Maybe I am.
Mm,
know
I've
what?
stopped
Forget it.
counting after 30. I don't remember. Is Atticus with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes,
Yeah.
Atticus is at the table with you guys.
I think really got
You
so much
still,
to
you
say.
still didn't answer my question.
He didn't want to.
Fuck you.
Atticus. What have
He
you
moved his
been
way
doing?
around it like a politician.
I swear. He's actually the smartest guy in the world. He's just pretending the whole time. Anything else you guys want to talk to each other about?
Yeah, Gamer was about to say something.
Atticus, have you found out anything?
You seem strong. Not someone you want to mess with.
Ah,
And between you and me, Vampire Boy. Be wary of him.
He's
Don't try and
wary
make
of
an
you.
enemy out of him.
he's scared of vampires. My God.
Maybe. Or maybe he just wants them dead. That's what I think.
Don't
So,
worry, Gamer.
Well-
Don't make an enemy out of him, but
Well,
also watch your back.
aren't
As you
vampires
guys are
already
speaking,
dead?
As you guys are speaking, Kyoshi, you get a tap on your shoulder. And as you turn, the man that Atticus had just been speaking to looks you in the eyes.
I'm gonna change my tone. Sorry, it hurts my throat.
Can you come with me for 1 second, please?
I like how every time fucking Jay talks as his character, he squints very hard.
Man goes extra anime, bro. He's bringing out as
What?
much Asian as he can.
I'm changing the voice of my character a bit.
He needs
to tap
at that. That's fine.
He goes down to you and he goes to your ear and he whispers and he goes, Kiyoshi, it
it is you, right?
And he just goes again. He goes,
Listen, I know you do not want any of your past exposed to these people. But if you come with me, I promise you can trust me. I will tell you who I am.
What's your call? Okay, friend.
you see
Okay.
Kyoshi walk away with the man that Atticus
Don't die.
has been speaking to.
I
You
wave
guys
at
wanna
him.
do-
Bye.
As they walk
Bye.
away, the Leonin from before walks up to you guys, and he goes,
Hello,
pussy
my
bitch?
friends. It is me, Shavik again. How are you doing?
I'm Civic, my friend.
Oh god, it's the cat again.
Yes, I am Shavik. How is my band of ruffians doing today?
Good.
I saw your fight a little bit ago. You guys were amazing. I must say, amazing out there. Listen. If you guys ever need anything at all, just come to Shavik. I am here and ready for all of you. Anything you need at all, I am at your disposal.
Well, Shavik,
Oh
I
my
have
god,
a question.
Shavik. It's kind of bad though.
Shavik,
Yes. What is it, my friend?
you said anything, right?
Yes, my friend. How
Hey
can I-
yo.
Can you get me some
Ed?
actual food, something to eat, other than slop?
Of course I can, my friend, but it might take a day or two. Maybe give me until tomorrow, yes?
Okay, let's go.
Perfect, my friend. No problem at all. See, I am Shavik. I am good at all, master of none. That is who I am. I can get you anything you need.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm down for that.
Shavik, you said anything, right?
Yes, what can I get you?
Do you mind, like, you know,
Feeling my
away
brittle
for a
bones?
few minutes? You know?
But you want me to leave? Have I offended? Has Shavik offended you in any way?
I need to have a private conversation if you catch my drift.
Well, nothing is more private than with Shavik. I keep all secrets.
Yo, he's weird.
Oh dear.
He's weird.
Listen, I will give you your time. I just wanted to make myself known again. I did not realize you guys would be so amazing. Amazing. This is the Colosseum. Seeing such good fighters, it moved my heart, it moved it. Anything you need, I will get you your food, my friend. Anything you need. Enjoy. Shavik will be in the
Shavik,
corner.
before you go,
Yes.
who did you fight on your first day?
Oh shit.
Oh, me? You want to know what Shavik fought on my first day? Oh, I do not remember. I've had too many fights, my friend.
Okay, we'll have a good one.
Shavik.
You too.
and he just sort of he just gives you a wink, all of you, and he walks away again. Do you guys want to? You guys want to do anything?
Is the coast clear? Okay. Guys, come in, huddle up a little bit. I have something.
Vampire boy's not here.
Well, he doesn't need to know. At least for now. He'll come back. Someone can tell him the story.
Bro,
very
Shavik
quickly.
does my fucking throw in, bro.
Hey, yo.
So, anyways, I talked to a pretty blonde lady. And,
You hit your ride, old man?
she told me an escape plan.
Escape plan?
Why are you telling us this?
We just got here though. We gonna really tempt this already?
No, I'm
Dude.
fine to leave. I just don't know why
Dude.
you try.
Do you guys want to just stay here?
No.
No.
Well, we better think of one as soon as possible. You know, the sooner the better.
So what's with this escape plan then? What'd she say?
So, I don't want to go into too much detail, but she her associate is locked up in the basement
Basement.
of
I
this
thought this was ground
Colosseum.
floor.
No, apparently there's another story. So she's locked in as a slave, and we have to
help her out, get her out, and she has an escape plan. Get us out of this Colosseum.
Atticus, Norbert, can we trust this girl?
Never
She,
met her.
well, I know I just met her just now, but I could feel the fear and the sort of sadness behind her for this associate. Let's
Well, I'm
just say.
behind it if you are. Atticus?
I just want to help her out, even if she betrays us or something. I just want to help her out.
Can I change my accent?
Yeah.
Yes. What, like, it'll take a while for you guys to get comfortable with your characters, and once you do, it's okay.
Why, oh chum, I do say that is a jolly good idea if you ask me. I wouldn't mind hitching a ride out of this goddamn basement, you know what I'm saying?
Not so
Atticus,
loud.
be quiet.
Not so loud.
What? Sorry, my friends.
That's
Sometimes
all right.
speaking down to such small folk is
Atticus, be quiet.
I like the stage.
You big dumb brute.
alright now. That is uncalled for, good sir.
Sorry, but you're way too loud. Even
Well, I'm
my
behind it if you are.
even my deaf ears can hear that.
Well, he is a giant.
Why, good friends, I do not know what has gone on with our K friend, our little cheeky little vampire. I suppose I should go check on him.
As all of this talk is happening, Jerome, we're gonna rewind a few minutes back to you. Sasaki brings you over to the table that he was currently sitting at, and he sits beside you. And he sits you down, and he goes,
Kiyoshi, is it you? Kiyoshi.
he looks at you, and he looks slightly somber, but also like he's seen somber, like, not that he's necessarily sad, but like he seems like he's in deep emotion, some sort of emotion that you can't really, but he has emotion in his face, and he goes,
Kiyoshi, it is me, Sasaki.
and as he says that name, you quickly remember from your time in the past with your family. You remember the times that they would bring people in to train them, to train the children that would be coming in, as a sort of thing that your family did. And he was one of the children in there, and you remember the name instantly because he was probably the weakest out of the group, but you sensed something greater in him, and you were his personal teacher for a while. Just for a while, and you taught him how to fight, and you taught him how to handle himself. And he was there for maybe a couple of months, but he was probably one of the most memorable people there, that you remember. And then he left quickly on his way to bigger and better things, you assume. You haven't seen him in decades, but of course you don't age, so. Sasaki. Oh,
It's me. My name is Sasaki. Do you remember? Yes. Yes. You have not aged a day. And I've gotten much stronger.
he chuckles to himself, and he turns and he says,
What are you doing here? Just like you always have. Can I trust you with something? Listen, it has been many years since we have talked. I am no longer the kid that you once knew. I am Sasaki Miyamoto. I am one of the Crown's Guard of a kingdom named Storm Shield. My king. It is a kingdom in the continent of Ogros, and my king has sent me here on a mission. You see, this is the Albacilla, the free city. Here we do many trade, and my king has been alerted by the council that there is some sort of slave trade going on in the city, and they do not want it here. He has sent me to help stop it. It is to further the friendship between the two kingdoms and cities. See, there is currently problems going on in Stormshield. Cities and towns have been hurt, and there is currently a group that we have employed, the Fabled Five. They are helping us currently, but right now we need better financial situations, better financial stability, helping this city and furthering our friendships. That is the way forward. And so he has sent me to stop this, to get more favor from Albacilla. And I know I can trust you. I did not expect to see any friends here, any companions. But when I saw you, I knew it was you. You have not aged a day. Can you help me? It has been 3 weeks and I have learned quite a lot. But now is not the time for talk. There are ears everywhere. I will tell you tomorrow. But right now I need to know. Will you help me? I understand. If you ever need anything, trust me, I could get out of here on my own. Just let me know what you need. I need to go to rest now. It was amazing to see you. But duty calls and you know how it is, my friend. It was great.
And he just pats you on the shoulders. He's showing a lot of emotion that you know, not Atticus has seen, no one has seen, you know? And you kind of hold each other for a second, and then he goes,
Thank you.
and he walks away, and he goes down and turns the corner to presumably going to where his cell is. And then as that happens, Atticus, you were saying I should go check on Kay.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I just come over, and I guess Jay's kind of just sat there, so I just kind of
You
come.
literally, as you walk over, you see the man that you just talked to, Sasaki, walk away from him.
And then, yeah, so Jay, who's just still kind of sat there, I just kind of lean in. You okay, dear fellow? I just came over to see if I could help you. No problems, I presume?
I like how...
Old friend, you say. Ah, how long is ages, my friend? You don't look too old for me. Ah, yes, I remember vampires. They don't age, do they now? Wouldn't mind a bit of that in my brittle boat. No, I'm not gonna speak like...
That's good. That's good though.
No, it's good. I like it. It's just I imagine an 8-foot burly bald Goliath speaking like this, and I just laugh every time.
Can I change mine to like
Do whatever you
sort
want.
of-
Just like
sort of like roadman type shit? I'm used to
Hey,
it.
yo, big fella.
Like, is that
no.
okay?
If
Like,
you
is that
want to.
okay?
If you
yeah,
want
like
to.
I want to. Like, say,
Yeah.
like from my country, that's how we speak. Like, because
Alright,
I
I'll
feel like- I
continue
feel
my
like
accent.
doing all this shit is taking other people's, and I want to be like myself.
do what you want to do, bro.
Alright, so let's.
Why, dear fellow, I came to see if I could help you. So, old friend, you do not age, no? Ah, must be nice. Anyway, I'm glad to see you two got along and weren't any mishaps over here, shall we say. Alright, fella, I'm going to go get some rest. I recommend you do the same. Ah, fella, what is it you would like to tell me? He just wanted to know who you were. I told him none of my business, and that he should ask himself. But I thought badly of it at first, but now I see it was just all a misunderstanding. So, anything else, dear chum?
No, really, you just told me his name and I was gone. Yeah, not much of a talkative fellow, to me anyway. Alright, good night, fel. I will see you, later.
So you want to go to bed, Shem?
Yes, indeed. I will have a nice long rest.
So you walk into the jail cell area and you see sign when you look at these jail cells, I mean they're all rickety, bent, like they're still attached to the roof and bottom, but it's just like haphazardly thrown. Some rooms are slightly bigger than others, some are askew, it's very haphazardly thrown around, but the bars seem extremely strong. And you see little signs on each of the side of the doors that just says occupied, occupied, vacant, occupied, vacant, occupied, vacant. So, across all of them, would you like to enter an occupied cell or a vacant cell?
You're with a blondie. No, I'd like a
Hey.
What's that? You're cutting out?
vacant.
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 Okay. Yeah, you enter a vacant cell. That's perfectly fine. And you want to go to bed for the night, yeah?
Indeed, I do, good sir.
Gamer, or sorry, not Gamer, Jerome, what would you like to do?
So am I
What
having a
would you
long
like to
rest
do?
now?
What? Not yet.
Okay.
When you look through it, there's only one bed in each cell. Okay, perfect, yeah. Zendar and Norbert, you two are still with each other. What would you guys like to do?
Yo, Norbert, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm about to go sleep, man. I need a long rest after a long day. You feel me?
Keep out the
I like
fire, yeah? Super high level tactics.
I can't wait for there to be like an AoE fire thing there, and he says that. I'm so ready for it.
Zen.
Okay.
Alright, so I say it again for you, then you can like button, your button, just button, like anywhere you want. Alright, Norbert, I'm gonna go sleep, man. You know, long day, hard rest, hard work. Gotta go, man.
Zendar gets up from his chair. Zendar gets up from his chair, and as he turns, Zendar, you see
back.
Kyoshi standing in front of you.
Okay, how are you, my friend? Norbert.
Norbert.
He's not. I think he's having some troubles.
Uh-huh.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactics.
Gamer, you good?
I don't know what happened. I just disconnected for no reason.
Perfect. Right now, Kyoshi is trying to speak to both of you. That's all.
Yo, Kyoshi, what you saying, my friend? I think Norbert knows the most. Maybe you should sit down and have a chat with him. I'm really tired. I need some sleep. Good night, friends.
I like how you switched back to your original accent.
I know, bro. I keep switching through it. I just cause I'm tired. I don't know. Fuck it, bro.
I get
Do
you.
whatever.
Better go rest your bones.
So you head off to bed. Do you want to take a vacant or occupied cell?
Well, I'll keep it now. We're getting vacant.
Okay.
Let me take a vacant one. Yeah.
You two are talking. For sake of brevity, do you want me to just say that Gamer explains it to you, and that's it, or do you want to actually act it out?
What's the deal with that guy? I'm only 60 years old and I'm not tired.
No, motherfucker, you did barely shit. You casted one spell and then asking me if I'm fucking
Hey,
tired.
he's role playing.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, shut your mouth, fam, yeah? I see you chatting. So, yeah?
He just
walks up.
You chatting mad shit, yeah?
turns around the corner. Hey, yo!
You look very immortal out there when you're lying on the conscience.
How do you
You're
even
asleep, man. You go.
I know.
How do you even sleep? Do hang upside down? Or is that like folklore?
It's up to you what you want to say.
Oh, good luck resting here. I don't think there are any coffins. Oh, trust me, you don't want to sleep on the ground. Trust me. I've done that multiple times. Now look at me. So anyways. So I've talked to the blondie, right? Come here a little bit closer, right? We have ears everywhere. We can't talk about this in public. Oh, excuse me, I haven't brushed my teeth in a while. So
It's your
basically,
breath
my breath stank. So, anyways, I've talked to the blondie, right? She has the hots for me. Can't believe it. And old brittle bones still have the charisma.
Deception. Deception roll, I call it.
There, bro, you're not there.
But basically, with my charming looks, I persuaded her into explaining an escape plan. But in exchange, we have to save her sister from the underground. Apparently, there's another level to this Colosseum, which is below us. And we have to save her sister from being a slave. And rumors? What? Oh, was it that? Oh, that was that muscly ponytail guy. Oh, Storm Shield. Roll for insight.
Roll insight check. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
What you got?
Rolled a 4.
A 4. You've heard of Storm Shield City. You know that it's in the continent of Ogros, but you don't have a lot of information about it. You just know that it's the main kingdom within the Ogros continent. That's all you know.
Sorry, I'm just writing stuff down.
Storm Shield? At first? Yeah, so they might be true. Interesting. Investigation? Me? No, too old for that. I don't think I can do any investigation.
He's doing everything he can to convince you right now, dude.
Does he have to do like a
No,
roll
no.
for that?
I mean, you know what, Jerome? Roll a persuasion check, and Gamer, I want you to do a wisdom saving throw, okay? And the bigger number wins. Yeah, a charisma saving throw, even Gamer. Sorry, not wisdom.
Fuck.
22. Okay.
Game is hacked, bro. You've generally like coded this fucking game to give you like fucking 17s and above.
Gamer's cracked, bro.
Charm the guard? Are you crazy? My charisma only works on beautiful
Women.
blonde women. I'm sorry, but these old bones have their limits. Old Sonny, I'll take that as a compliment.
Do you guys
can
want to
make
head to bed now?
illusions.
No one can match your makeup.
Oh, come on, Jamaica. So, Jerome,
Yep.
you're taking this cell, right? The top right one? That's what you said? Perfect, yeah.
Yep. Guess I'll rest these bones.
Can I have the one just to the left of that?
This one?
Let me load your stream up. I can't see a mouse. Just draw
What
something
if
on
you?
it. Oh
what
no
if you
no.
just,
To up and left. Sorry.
So the ones with the circles are the vacant ones.
The ones with the circles are the vacant ones.
Let me
Yeah.
take.
Let me see the
corner
end.
right.
The end left. The end left. The end left.
This one?
No.
This one here?
No no no.
No, that's my one. I want that one.
Okay.
All right. Ethan has that one. I want the
And
one
you-
at the very top left. That one, yeah, 'cause it's bigger.
Perfect. And
What
where
if
do you want to go,
you?
gamer?
What if you write like our initials, like our first like letter to know who goes where?
Okay.
That's good.
Where do you want to go, gamer?
I'll take the closest cell because I don't feel like walking.
So it's this one here then.
Yeah.
Just walk
Okay.
straight ahead and go to bed.
Alright, everyone take a long rest.
So so Jerome, because you can't really sleep properly, I'm gonna give you a short rest. But
Shit
everyone else
on.
can take a long rest, okay?
Fuck yeah.
Shit on.
You're all, now you're all sleeping, okay? It's the middle of the night. You're all passed out, okay? As you're all passed out, hold on 1 second. So as you are all passed out,
What are you doing?
as you're just click short rest. Take short rest. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And now you should be. Why didn't I heal you? It should heal you. Just put yourself back up to 15. It's like,
I'm
Okay.
18 HP. Suck my dick.
So, Jerome, you're not really sleeping at night at all. In the middle of the night,
In the
Okay.
middle of the night.
you start hearing shuffling. Okay, so you're looking up at the ceiling, and you have superior dark vision, so you can see dimly everything, and you hear shuffling going on in the hallway. What would you like to do? You hear like someone moving in the hallway. Perception. Yeah, because you're not investigating is like putting your hands through things and like pushing things apart. Perception. Yeah, exactly. So perception is what you want to do. So roll a perception check. You tilt your head up and you look over and you see a figure with a cloak on, and he walks in. He goes around and walks. He unlocks Zendar's jail cell door. Very quietly, you just hear. He walks in, and as he walks in, you just hear, and you just see a knife pulled out, and you just see the figure with a knife in his hands, looking like he's about to swing. Okay, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god. Oh my
The
god.
suspense is killing me.
Bro, somebody's
Oh
about
my
to shank
man.
my fucking brains out.
Yeah, of course the black guy dies first.
Oh, the black guy does not die in this movie. No.
Now, to be fair, the Asian guy did all first. Damn, I'm white, so I'm last on the list.
Oh my
Well, if this is
god.
the end of the session, thank you. I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
Good night, fella.
Oh
Yo,
my
this was
God.
fucking sick. I love this shit so much.
Good night, fart smeller. I mean, smart fella.
Nah, bro, shut
Mad
the fuck
fella.
up, bitch. Suck my dick. Mwah.
Good night,
Alright,
Zenda.
Good night,
Good
good
night,
night
Zenda.
everyone.
Good night,
Good
Zendo.
night.
Good night, Zendi.
Zendy's not y'all.